Hello, I'm Sophie D'Souza and welcome to my channel Sophie's Stained Glass. Loads of videos about architectural glass. Please have a look. Do it at your leisure, there are quite a lot. And if you can't find what you're looking for, drop me a line because it'll be there somewhere probably, and maybe I can send you a link to the right video. Last week's video was all about how to split a panel when it's too big to be made in one piece, and prepare it to be joined together when it's taken to site. So what better video to follow on from that than how to join panels together on site. So that's what you're going to see in this video, and in addition they're going in a secondary glazing, so you can see how to approach a secondary glazing installation. It's quite low tech. You just put the glass up against the other glass and put some beading round. But anyway, it's always interesting if you're going to do a similar job yourself, to see how other people approach things. I hope you find it interesting, and thank you for watching. So these windows, there's 6 in total going into a school, are, as you can see, very big and in a rather awkward place on the stairway. Because of their size, I hope you can see we've put steels, and I've made them in 3 sections. So this is the last section that's going to go in, and really any bigger than this and transporting them becomes a problem. They sort of wobble about a bit. They've got steels up the outside, strengthening steels up the outside perimeter lead. And yeah, that's the last piece of the jigsaw to go in. So this last piece that's going in now has already been tried for size, and any adjustments that need to be made to the outside perimeter lead have been done. The windows have been cleaned thoroughly and carefully so that it's just slipped into place. They're being held just temporarily with some pins at the side, so that, you know, everything's secure and nothing untoward happens. As you can see, the wire, well, you can't quite see actually, but the wires are being twisted now to keep the 2 panels in place. And the bottom lead has been opened up nicely, and the top lead of the middle panel has been sort of neatly closed. Now the permanent fixings are going in, which is just very simple beading. So it's going into hardwood, so the holes for the pins are being pre-drilled. And of course, when you do the side beading, you have to take notches out for the steels. The steels are 8mm diameter. Sometimes you can get away with 5 or 6mm, but this span is over 900, so we went for a larger sized steel for this situation. So a slightly closer up view of me fitting the panels in under the stairwell. The joins here are curved, which makes them a little bit more fiddly, bit more difficult to do. And then I also have to commission special bespoke steels. So I take a paper template along, and the blacksmith just bends the steels for me according to the templates. I get him to make them oversized, and I cut them to size on site with an angle grinder. This one, a little bit fiddly to get in, so at some point I give up wiggling, and I just do a bit more drilling, open up the hole basically with a bit more drilling. There it is. But because I've drilled, I will need to remove this panel now. Well, not now, but before it's permanently fixed, and make sure that no dust has got in between the two panels, because, you know, it's there forever. If you've got secondary glazing, the trick is keep everything scrupulously clean. That's gone in much easier now. So when you're drilling for these stills, you have to try and get them directly over the joint where the two pieces of lead of the two different panels meet. That's key, basically. So I'll have opened up this top panel's bottom piece of lead with a fid to make sure it slips neatly over the lead of the bottom panel, which it has done. It is more fiddly than a normal installation, but really it's the best way to approach, the only way to approach really big windows. And at this stage I am marking where the next steel is going to go in, just out of shot there. But I won't show you the next panel going in because it's basically, you know, rinse and repeat. Then I just loosely tie the panels together just to make sure they're not going to pop out and head south when I least expect it. And there's just a close-up of the steel running along the joint and the finished panel, which was put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 8 pieces, 3, 3 and 2. So there we have it. I hope there was something of use or interest. If not now, then perhaps one day in the future. And please like, comment and subscribe.